I'm like, define healthy. I do as much as I can of the thing that I want to do with every minute of my day. And I work harder now than I did when I was poor. And I think it's because I've learned to enjoy it. And most people say, I wouldn't live my life that way. You're always working, you're always doing these things. But it's like, I'm actually always spending my time in pursuit, because in pursuit is my button for enjoyment. I will do enough work that there is nothing left to be done.
Give me a second.
Everyone believes in the American dream until it comes true. And I remember, because what had happened was, everybody, when I was sleeping on the gym floor, right? Like, you know, I was the underdog. You know, my clients were all like, "Oh, good for you. You know, you're going after your dream." They'd see my blanket and my pillow in the corner of the gym, and they knew I was sleeping there, and it was evident. You know, I lived there, and that everybody was like pro me. And then people would come in, they sign up like, I'm gonna support you, right? And then within 9 months, I had hired people and I had a manager, and I pulled up, and I remember I walked in the lobby, and all the same people were like, "Ah, boss man's here. Oh, you're not too good for us now, right?" And I remember being so jarred by the experience, and I was like, "You guys rooted for me," and I was like, "And now I did what you said you were rooting for me to do." And that was when I realized that people want you to do well, but not better than them. The reason the goal isn't coming at you fast enough is because every person you've seen accomplish the goal, you only see it the moment they accomplish it. And the reason that it...
All right, we're gonna get started. We're gonna just have to push the recording because the 10 o'clock candle just opened up. 30. So I'm looking for buys on the US 30 right now. It just made that the pattern on the 4 hour. And I'm looking for buys. So I'm looking for US 30 to buy. We have it still above the midweek area here, and it made a new high yesterday. And I'm looking for the buy to continue. It's giving a buy indication right here. It's giving me a buy indication right here. What? What do you want? Hold on.
You look so gold.
Okay. So it's making a buy indication right here. On the 4 hour. We have it above the midweek area here. It didn't pull back down to the midweek since it broke on Monday. And it created a new high. It rejected out of this order block here. but it didn't pull all the way back. I'm looking for the buy to continue and break past this order
Bro,
block.
why the fuck is you calling me, bro?
I'm looking for the buy to continue here. Oh, let's look at Nas real quick. What I got is a long-term buy. This is not yeah, I wouldn't have to hold it for this long. Because this is the daily order block that I'm looking for to head to right here. This one, the overall high. So I got it set like right underneath there. Because this is where I'm looking for it to reject that. I'm looking for the buy to continue. It's been buying on an uptrend. We've been uptrending since the 23rd, April 23rd. Since then, we've been uptrending. So I'm looking for the trend to continue. We having a slight pullback because it's inside this order block here. It's made another new high. So the new high for the week in the month is 21,331. Not 47. Mm, 21,331.47. And the low is, the weekly low is 19,577.63. The movement week for Nas is 24,54.5. And that is the weekly and the monthly high and the weekly low. The monthly low is 599.64. Mid-month. 20, 4, 6, 8, 5, 6. This is the target right here for Nas. Nas in US 35. Nas follows US 30. And it's also been trending up since the 23rd. It's been really moving the past 5 days. This week has really been moving. Looking for the buy on Nas as well. But right now we got price action unclear. So it's not giving us a clear entry right now. This is unclear price action. So we want to wait for an entry. We know which direction we're looking for it to go, but this is unclear price action when you see it doing this with the wicks. We want a clear pattern for entry. And right now it's not giving us a clear pattern for entry. Unclear price action right now. Always online. Okay. Looking for an entry. But for the long hold for Nas, is the target. And the target for Nas. It already made it's been making new highs all week. We have it coming out of a higher time frame order block. 1, 2 order blocks. We have it above the mid-month area. So this is giving us a strong confluence for buy. So our target would be this sell order block here. But to come into the sell order block before we start seeing rejection. Because it's been buying out of a daily order block here. We had pullback naturally because it came into this order block, and I said it has to break this. But once it broke this order block, it took off and broke past the midweek area. They've been making new highs. So this is the target right here for Nas. You might be holding it. For Nas. Wait for a clear entry for price to tell you for entry. Don't just hop in. The pattern that we're looking for is what it's doing. The doji followed by the flat back. Once it comes out with that flat candle, then you can enter. But I went into before that. And even here it's making another doji on the 15 minute. So we're still waiting for our entry or not. You want it to do this, followed by this. This is the pattern right here that we're looking for. This, spin top, flat, to let us know that it's changing direction. We don't have a clear entry yet, don't enter yet. This price is still unclear. Gold made another low. It broke, it stopped itself and made another low. But the dollar is also selling. I don't know if y'all seen the DXY, but the dollar is also selling. So gold
That's
should,
weird.
yeah, that don't usually happen. The dollar is selling too. I was looking at it earlier, and I was like, hold up. The dollar is selling too. And that don't usually happen. This is why I was seeing the buy, because the dollar was selling too. The dollar was selling. So when the dollar is selling, gold is usually buying. And it's been selling out of this sell order lot. But we had some rejection here on the 4 hour buy order block and pull back up, but it's still selling. It's buying on that one. But the overall direction is selling. That's why we see gold selling right now, because it's pulling up on a 1 hour. About to adjust this to the new low. The new weekly low is 31,174.990. Four, five. Four, 9, 32, 0.725 and 7 week area. Wow. So we have a daily order block here for gold, a sell order block up here. Even though you don't see it, the sell order block is the last candle before the change of direction. So it's been selling out of a daily order block. So here, this would be order block, the order blocks on the daily, because this is the last candle before the change of direction. Here.
I don't see your screen.
Oh, you know? Stop sharing.
You're looking beautiful today.
Thank you. You can see the screen?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so we got gold react into this sell area up here. This is the previous order block here. And this is the current order block that it's reacting to on a daily. Now it bought from this order block down here. I don't typically see gold respond to sell order block because gold's been buying up for so long that when it comes into a sell order block, it doesn't really it responded basically to the same area twice, which it doesn't do. And gold doesn't usually sell while the dollar is selling. When a dollar is selling, gold is usually buying, and the dollar's been selling, and gold is selling too. Let's go right now. Because that's not in sync with how it typically moves. We're in touch code right now. We're in touch code right now. Not why it's selling with the dollar. That don't usually happen. And I'm going to markup DJ. I want to markup DJ. The new monthly high for DJ is 196.42 and the low is 190.330. Y'all can't see where I'm getting the numbers from. I'm getting them from here. The open, high, low, close, right here at the top. But if you on your phone, you won't see these numbers. You only see that on your computer. But if you want to get the high and lows and you're on your phone, you can use the pivots high and low indicator. One, nine, six, five, four, one, two, 190.330. 193. That is the second one. So that's the monthly mark. The monthly high and the weekly high is the same. So I'm not going to make that a different color. But the weekly low is 191.544. One nine six dot 412 and low is 191.544. Midweek is 193. Dot 978. So I'm looking for the buy on this to continue. I'm looking for the bond. Let's continue. It's above the midweek and the mid-month. The pullback that you see happening, that's a pullback. I know y'all see it, but that's a pullback. It's coming in this daily order block. Rejecting out of it. That's definitely a pullback. Well, confirmed sell. I would want to see it break below this area to tell me that the sell is gonna continue. I would need a candle that closes below this area here. So I would want to see a candle, a 4-hour candle close below the midweek before I say this is the change in direction. With the daily, even on the daily, it's broke above this mid-month area, which is a stronger level of support. And it's rejecting here out of the daily order block. But still wait for a candle to close below it for the confirmed change of direction. To confirm this sell is going to continue, I would want to see a candle close below this area. But if it rejects here, then it's going to continue to buy. But if you have a candle that closes below this area, then you can say it's going to continue selling. But this is another level that it has to break to. Yeah. Doing. Okay. Wow, okay, yeah. No, still got it doing this. Oh, yeah. This is unclear price action. A lot of it. No, they gave us an entry here. We can enter on the 30. That's the entry. See that? This gave us a pattern for entry at that 10:30. We have to enter on that one. Now it's two. Be ready for entry. I'll take the entry on that. Then be below this. Can you go? So Nas is ready for entry. Yeah, I feel see most. I think that's not showing. So we got Nas ready for entry, and we got US 30 ready for entry. GJ, wait for a confirmation. I know you see it selling right now, but you want to have patience, right? Want to have patience. Because this level right here this level is significant. So if it comes here and it rejects, then it will continue buying. If it comes here and rejects, you will be able to do this. Set the stop below that level and take it to here. But you want to see it reject. If it doesn't reject at this level and you have a candle that closed below it, then you can take it to the low. So if it have a candle closed below this level, then it's telling you the sell is going to continue and you can take it to the weekly low. But you need a candle confirmation close below, a break below this on a higher time frame. Like you're waiting for it to come below the higher time. You're waiting for it to break this area, the midweek resistance area. So if it's going to continue to sell, it has to break these levels. It's going to continue to sell. That's what it's selling to. It might even sell into here if it's going to continue to sell because that's the order block. Or the order block here. So that would be like a TP1, TP2, TP3 if it's going to continue to sell. But you need a confirmation for that sell, and the confirmation will be a candle that's breaking below this midweek area. So y'all should be already in 9 and US 30. It already gave the confirmation for entry. This right here is choppy.
Do you want more responses to your emails, text messages to win more clients? Dub.com, your sales platform that lets you send personalized video messages. Damn.
Gotta respond. But the lines I'm marking is the time when I would typically enter for Bitcoin. That's the time I'm looking for entry. The Bitcoin is moving like sideways. Yeah. It's still above the mid-week area, but it's like moving sideways. So I wouldn't touch it. You don't have like a clear indication. Like this is like still unclear price action. All this. No movement. This right here. The wicks. Along with two spin top candles. I wouldn't touch Bitcoin right now. So right now, y'all should just be in 9 and the 30. Because the Bitcoin is moving choppy, and GJ, you need a clear indication. And gold, let's take a look at gold. Gold made a new low. The fact that gold and a dollar is both selling, that don't usually happen. That don't usually happen. So gold and dollar selling at the same time. Gold. All right, y'all. Any questions before we roll out? Or any other chart y'all want me to look at? All right. So if we ain't got no questions, we ain't got no other charts to look at, we gonna go ahead and we gonna about black. I'm not showing no test. I don't gotta do much. All right. Over and out, y'all. Get this money. Because they know I'm a man. She is not fucking, so
This
I'm not.
money.
If she is fucking, I pull up in man. She fucking, but this bitch keep running like Trey. Not tucking. You try me, this chalk on.